Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ritnika and you have reached Natural Vibrations. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix the mic. Okay, it's working perfectly fine. All right guys, thank you so much for visiting back to my channel. This is messages for the Divine Feminine from the universe. As you can see, my hand is still not completely healed, so I am going to try to avoid shuffling too much, which is why I've shuffled the cards already once and I've laid them out rather than shuffling them over and over again, which is what I usually do, just to rest my hand a little bit. However, I'm still doing private readings where I am taking the time to shuffle and give you proper readings. So if you are interested in booking a reading with me, now would be a great time because the turnaround time is just 2 to 3 days. You can log on to my website naturalvibrations.in. I also do various other healing stuff like NLP, life coaching, EFT, Shamanic Healing. All can be done on Skype as well. So please do check those out as well. If you like my readings, it would be lovely if you could please subscribe to my channel. It would just show me that you appreciate what I do and will help me, do more of these readings. All right, so what I've done is I've shuffled all my deck of cards here and, well, not all, some of them. I'm going to start picking cards for the Divine Feminine, and this will be the advice from the universe to the Divine Feminine, all right? All right, so let's start. All right, come on. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. All right, so the first message for the Divine Feminine, the universe is telling you that you've been holding on too tightly to what you want, honey. All right, now we are all guilty of this, and some of you are going to be like, yep, when we are wanting our divine masculine to come back into our lives, we end up spending a lot of time stressing over them, whether thinking about it, whether visualizing, manifesting, thinking, like planning our future, worrying about it, self-doubt, all of those things. And the universe is saying that you have got to let go. You have been holding on too tightly. Maybe you've been overthinking about them. Maybe you've been, trying to manifest them a lot, trying to do different tools, maybe doing lots and lots of readings about, for them or whatever it may be. You have got to loosen up a little bit. Remember, the universe is on doing their work, right? The universe is doing, and you've got number 8. 8 is infinity, which I consider the twin flame card. I feel like the universe is already doing its job and you don't really need to sort of worry about it, right? You don't need to spend time worrying about it. You put out your intention that, yes, I would like this union to happen. And then you focus on your life. When we're so focused on the other person, we're holding on too tight and they can sense our energy. The Divine Masculine can sense our energy. If you can sense them, what makes you think they can't sense you? So if you are going on thinking about them or, in your mind talking to them or whatever, they can sense it. And sometimes it's too much pressure for them. So you have got to let go and you've got to loosen up. There you go, 5th dimension. So what this is telling me is that you guys have been energetically putting a lot of pressure on the Divine Masculine. They can feel you. They can feel your energy and they can feel if you're holding on too tight. So now might be a good time, Divine Feminine, to take a break. I'm not saying stop thinking about them altogether. I know it's very tough, but you don't have to always be focused on them. Focus on yourself. Focus on your happiness, because isn't that what's important? Why do you have to be so focused on the Divine Masculine? If you're wondering how to do this, let your friends help you. This is telling me that maybe it's time for you to ask for support. Go hang out with your friends. Go do some, basically distract yourself and hang out with your friends. Hang out with your friends so that they can take your mind off the Divine Masculine, mind off being single, mind off waiting, because that's not going to be healthy for you. Your friends are the best distraction. Work is the best distraction. And you can even ask the universe to help you. You have got to have a positive outlook. The problem is we start overthinking things when we don't believe things can happen. If you guys haven't checked out my law of attraction manifesting videos, I'm going on posting a lot more details on that. So please do check that out. The the whole point of this union is to focus on ourselves. And when you're manifesting things through law of attraction, you put out the intention and then you stop thinking about it. If you're too busy thinking about it and you're so attached to the outcome, that means a part of you is giving out the energy, I don't have it yet. You have got to know that it's coming. And if you have a positive outlook, you have nothing to worry about. You have absolutely nothing to worry about because you know it's coming. So stop energetically pushing your divine masculine, because they can only come when they're ready. It's the same as being with them physically and putting too much pressure on them. You don't want that to happen. All right, so what's the next? Also, guys, if you like this reading, let me know if you wish to do more of these. And, Pink Lotus Fairy, A Time for Spirit. And this looks exactly like my tattoo, by the way. I have a tattoo that's similar to this. Also, I do have another channel, just letting you know. Sorry for the interruption. I will put the link is in the description box. It's just my personal channel. I will be posting a lot of different things there. Not some obviously life coaching stuff, no readings, life coaching stuff, but also a lot about my travel. I'm doing wellness blogging, travel blogging, etc. So it would be great if you guys also subscribe to that channel if you're open to a lot of different content from me and not just card readings, because I'm just keeping card readings on this channel and not diluting it. All right, the Pink Lotus Fairy, Time for Spirit. What this is telling me is that now is the time for you guys to focus on your connection to the divine. And look at that, she's meditating. She's meditating and connecting with the divine. It's about you working on yourself, you working on your connection to spirit. Because remember, the closer you are to spirit, to God, to whatever it is that you believe in, the more you're going to feel like you're coming into your... the more you're going to ascend. Look at that. You see me picking these cards, right? You have got to work on your ascension. You have got to work on your ascension. And the only way for you to work on your ascension is by meditating, doing your healing, doing your great gratitude journals, doing your vision boards, writing down your intentions, doing all of those things, but also working on yourself, working on your own healing through Reiki, through Shamanic Healing, through EFT, through whatever other stuff that you have in your area, or whoever you want to go to. But you have got to work on your healing and your ascension right now. Now is not the time to focus on the divine masculine and put energy on him. Now is the time to focus on your own ascension. That is the main thing, because that will help you get to union. Remember that. You have got to make the effort, all right? You have got to take the steps you've been guided to. Right now, you might be guided to take steps. Like, for example, some of you may be guided to, learn the tarot. Some of you may be guided to join a meditation group or try yoga. Whatever it is, try painting. Try any hobby, any artistic pursuit. Because deep down, that helps you enlighten your inner, helps you awaken your spirit and ascend you to a higher level. And that's what the universe is saying. Right now, whatever's coming to you, the things that you've been wanting to do, make the effort. Make the effort, because that will help you come to terms with what you want to do. That will help you get closer to what you want to do. I will be posting a lot more videos on life coaching, on how to unleash your inner power and how to take control, because I do workshops on that. And I'm going to be doing mini videos on that, so you guys can also get some of those tools, because this is the most important thing of this journey. If you're in a twin flame dynamic, this is it. Nothing else matters, all right? This is it. You're in it for this. You're not in it for union. Union is a byproduct, okay? You have got to surrender to the divine. You've got to surrender to all the stuff that's happening. You've got to surrender to what the universe wants you to do, because you're not doing that. You're not surrendering. You're trying to fight against, you're trying to make things happen with the divine masculine, but you need to surrender and go with the universe where the universe is forcing you to do. Make the effort towards where the universe is making you go, rather than focusing on the divine masculine. So let's pick one guidance card. Ouch. Energy flows where my intention goes. There you go. You need to focus your intentions on where you want things to go and the end result, rather than pushing and coming from a place of I don't have it. You got to focus on what you want and what has already happened, rather than, oh, I don't have this, and wow. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. There you go. That's you connecting to the universe. When you are not in ascending, when you're not fully ascended, when you are in the process and you have still work to do, you're going to force your masculine to come back to you. Instead, you need to focus on, please, I just want to be happy. Whether it's with my masculine or with somebody else who will make me happy. Instead, pray for an outcome that is for the highest good of all. A lot of people are still in the lower vibrations where they're very negative towards their masculine. I see posts on Facebook, on the groups I follow. People are so negative. Oh, screw him. He did this, that, blah, blah, blah. That means you haven't come here yet. You haven't done the work yet. Because honestly, I don't want my masculine to suffer. Even if he never speaks to me, if he never comes back to me, I don't want him to be upset. I don't want him to not have a happy life. I do want a happy life for myself as well. That's the most important thing. But I want it to be good for everyone. If we are meant to be, then it needs to be. But if we're not meant to be, then please allow somebody else who is my soulmate to come into my life. And that's what I always say. Right? Okay, so let's pick another topic. One more message for the Divine Feminine. Fairy of the Highlands. It is time to be brave. Yep. Look at this. Divine Feminine, you need to be brave. You need to... I know this journey is tough. And I know leaving that attachment to the Divine Masculine is very tough, because it makes us feel like we are just wasting our time, right? If we let go of this and we open the room for somebody else, then we're basically saying that we have wasted all this time for nothing. Well, maybe it wasn't for nothing, right? It helped you grow. It helped you be. So it's time for you to be brave. It's time for you to deal with whatever it is you have to work on, whether it's facing your own truth. The fears. I'm getting that a lot of Divine Feminine haven't faced their fears. What if your Divine Masculine doesn't come back? What if this is not the one for you? What if this is not the time? Maybe it's not the time for union. It may never be this in this lifetime. What if you're all alone? What if you let go and your Divine Masculine doesn't come back? What are you afraid to deal with? These are just examples, yeah? I mean, I can tell you from personal experience, I know I need to do... So I do a lot of shamanic work as well. And one of them is called journeying, where you actually journey to get healing or guidance from the divine. It's a process that you do with the shamanic drum and things like that. And I know I need to do that. I know I need to do work on that. I know I need to do some EFT on myself, but I've just been resisting, okay? Because I just don't want to go there. I just don't want to deal with those issues. I had a lot of medical stuff happen last year. A lot of it didn't work out for me, and I don't even think I've dealt with the loss, honestly. I'm being very honest with you guys here. And I know I've got to deal with it, but I just don't want to open that box. You know what I mean? It's like Pandora's box. I don't want to open it. And I'm sure part of it is the fear. Okay? And that's what the universe is saying. Now, this is just one example for me. So ask yourself, what is it that you have been so afraid to deal with? Remember, this is all about your work. So what do you need to be brave about? Because now is the time. And you know, I sensed that this morning, I took a thing to start healing on myself. See, there you go. Retreat, disconnect from the world. Disconnect from the world and work on your own healing. And it's so funny, my teacher told me 2 months ago that the next 6 months is about your own healing. And I haven't done that. And I'm telling you guys right now, union is coming. We see every day from the readings, union is coming. So don't focus on that. What's the point of being in union if you're not healed? What's the point of being in union if you come together and you get triggered again and you have to break up again? Would you want to go through all of this all over again? This is what's going to help you stay together. It's not just about union. It's about living your life together forever, right? Isn't that what we all want? And that can only happen if we stick to it, if we do our work. Inner knowing. You already know deep down what is it that you need to work on. You already know deep down what it is that you need to work on. I don't need to tell you. You don't need to tell yourself openly. You know deep down that you haven't done this work. Anybody who thinks they're absolutely perfectly ready for union and completely healed is fooling themselves, because I don't think anybody, even in union, when you are in union, you're both working together to still heal yourselves. So you're never 100% healed. And I know deep down what I'm holding back. Do you guys know deep down what you're holding back? Because that's what you need to work on. And let's get an advice. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. This is the time for you to go into the right mind, not let fear hold you back. If you let fear hold you back from going after what you want, from doing what you want, then it's time for you to sort of ask the universe to help you. Because that's just restricting everything. It's restricting growth. Alright, I'm going to do one more set and that will be it for today. One last set of messages for the Divine Feminine Universe. Amara, the Menahun, Aloha Healing. Aloha, I'm thinking of Hawaii. I'm thinking of summer, sunshine. This is telling me that it might be nature might be a good healing tool for the Divine Feminine. You might want to, again, focus on your healing, right? Something could happen by the summer months because, I got that earlier as well in one of the groups. So something could be happening in the summer months, but you got to focus on your own healing right now. Sunshine, being in nature is all healing. It's all very therapeutic. So it's a good time to focus on that. Numbing. You've been numbing yourself, Divine Feminine. I want to pick one more. Yeah. You've been numbing yourself and you need to end that. Conclusion. Stop numbing yourself and deal with what's going on. Deal with the things you got to deal with. We were just talking about not facing things because we're afraid. Well, you know what? And when we're afraid and we don't want to deal with things, we numb ourselves. We numb, like I told you, I don't want to deal with the pain of the loss that I felt because of my medical treatment not working out. So I don't think about it. I drink. And I know I am a healer and I shouldn't be doing so much of it. But that's my way of coping with it because I haven't dealt with it. And like I said, today I took a vow not to do that anymore. In fact, I'm fasting all day today while I'm doing this reading. I'm fasting. I'm going to be doing my own healing because I don't want to let this, because the more we numb it, our healing is not happening and we're pushing what we want away. Once we deal with it, the emotions, the feelings, the fears, and move on from it, it doesn't hold us hostage anymore. All right? It doesn't. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I'm going to get a clarity card. Contemplation. Yep. Some of you may need to sit in meditation and contemplation and ask yourself, what are you so afraid of? If you truly believe that this person is your twin flame, then why are you afraid? Why are you afraid that it won't happen? Why are you afraid that you won't get love? Why are you afraid that you will be alone? What is the need to be afraid? When you already know this is the one. Ask yourself that. You've got to heal yourself. And you know what? None of it has to do with the divine masculine. It's to do with your inner child. It's to do with your self-love. It's your self-worth. That's why EFT and all work out really well. I'm going to do some more videos on that so you guys can tap along. But you have got to stop worrying and thinking that you don't deserve love. Because you do. So sit down and ask yourself, why do I feel like I will not get everything I want? And you might get answers like, because I haven't in the past. And you'll be like, why haven't I got them? What is it that I wanted? How did that make me feel? And how is that a problem for me? And then why did that make me feel the way it did? What does this really show deep down? that I don't feel good enough, I don't feel I'm worthy. Those are the main reasons, and it sucks that those are the only reasons that come up, you know. But it is for most of us. Concentration, again, contemplation, and this card of revelation. If you sit in contemplation, if you sit in concentration, meditation, these answers will get clearer. The answers will get clearer. You will get guidance. You will get the support. You will know what to do. I choose to learn through love. So now is the time for you to focus on your own love, your own self-love, your own happiness. If you give yourself the love that you want, everything will work itself out. True healing occurs when I give... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is it. Universe, you're awesome. I mean, sometimes I can't even begin how amazing the universe is. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. See, I've only been picking one, but I felt like picking two, and this is the thing. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. When we get triggered, it's not what the other person said. It's about your issues. Learn through love. Sit in contemplation. Don't numb yourself. Don't get triggered, but go below the triggers. Every time something triggers you, it's not that thing, it's what's going on below that. For example, if your best friend or your cousin or someone close, your sister is getting married and you get triggered. Luckily, I don't get triggered on this. But if you get triggered, then and if you feel jealous or if you feel upset or you feel whatever, that means deep down, there is a part of you that feels you can't get that. Or that there is something, you're getting triggered because you don't have it. And if you truly believed you could get it, you wouldn't get triggered. You wouldn't be jealous. Jealousy is basically people saying they don't have what you have and they don't think they can get it. But if you think you can get it, you would never be jealous. That's just one example. So sit in contemplation and ask yourself, what's going on? What's my life about? Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? What's really going on? And things will get a lot clearer. Alright guys, if you did like my channel, please do subscribe to it. I'm open to doing private readings as well. Take care. Bye.